Greetings, greetings, greetings. Benicio, Santo, Alafia, what's up? How we doing? Hey, Puddings. I just want to come on real quick because it is Get Mug Monday. And, I'm trying to be consistent in everything I did and everything I'm doing now. So, one thing is, a few things I want to touch on. So, and I won't keep you too late because it is 10 o'clock at night. So, one thing I want to say is, it is better to be an adult and move on with your life than sit around going back and forth with someone that I don't even care if they live 7 blocks away from you. We are in a religion and in a belief, and people are watching us like under a magnifying glass, and they always love to point out what they see, right? Or what they assume is wrong or whatever. And it ain't worth it. It's really not. If you don't like entertaining the clowns, don't buy a fucking ticket to the circus. And I'm a strong believer of that one, right? So don't sit and act like I need to go back and forth with a war or whatever. Listen, if I'm in beef with someone or somebody's complaining about me, let them talk because their feelings are hurt. Their feelings are really hurt. So let them talk. Let them say whatever. I was always under the assumption a bad name travels fast. No, good character will outlive all of the BS. So if I am treating you fairly, respectful, and all of that, and you still want to talk about me, baby, your feelings are hurt. Maybe something I didn't do to you or something. So I'm not going to sit there and entertain it. And my real friends, you would check them when I'm not around. If you got love for me and we friends, and somebody say something, say, hold on, Ifa Bayo ain't here. We not going to do that. Anyway, how you doing? But if you want to sit there and listen and add your 2 cents, boo, I'm going to put you right in the rest of them. I don't care. And as long as when you see me, you respect me, we good. When I say, hey, Puddin' or Benicio or Santo or whatever, you go, hey, how you doing? All right, and keep it going. Well, listen, if you want to talk behind my back, you in a good position. Kiss my ass because you're already back there. You ain't got to do too much. That's how mama see it, okay? So all of that back and forth on Facebook, Instagram, going back and forth, I'm not doing that. I got shit to do. I got brands to build. I got people to help. I want to help my community. It's going to be the toy drive. Christmas is right around the corner. School is getting ready to start. I got a grandson that's going to be 18 years old soon. I'm worried about him making sure his stuff is secure. I want to get stuff off the ground. I want to start going and teaching. I got to finish my deck of tarot cards. I got so much stuff to do to be worrying about what somebody feel about me or say. Well, boo-boo, put it in a bucket and sit your ass there and cry a tear. Eat a sandwich, eat one of them chicken sandwich and get you a fan and some sweet tea and don't worry about it. Don't worry about it because I sure ain't. What we not going to do, hey, put it high. So what I'm not going to do is sit there. Oh, y'all, let me tell you, I love Three Crows Conjure. I love them. They're so sweet. And they stand behind their brand and everything. I love them. You know they're going to be up at Sleepy Hollow, well, with Crystal Madison and them. So they're going to be there. So make sure you go check them out. I'll post all the information once it starts, getting closer. But, yeah, it's ready to happen. I see y'all. I can't wait. So, and I'll be reading up there. So make sure y'all check that out, too. Anyway, I started reading cards maybe like 30 years ago, right? Reading cards, like reading tarot cards. And back then when I started, my son would be 36. So he was 6 going on 7, right? So we're going to say damn near 30 years I've been reading cards. So back then it wasn't something that was out in the open. It really wasn't. Like, readers, the conjure people and all that. I'm talking about my community. I don't know how it was in yours. But in my community, it wasn't out like that. It wasn't, you could go anywhere. Like, you would see the gypsies and, everybody just knew, oh, they fucking gypsies. Ain't nobody, y'all ain't robbing me. But it wasn't out in the open. So today, bless my heart, I saw sisters in Union Square in Manhattan reading. Now, the beauty that I love it, and while I'm mentioning it, was back in the day, you would read on the floor. You get a pillow, you sit. We didn't read at tables. You read on the floor. You sat your ass on the floor. And mind you, we didn't know, the ones that I know, we didn't know about EFI and all of that. We knew to read these cards and help these people and do what we need to do. Now, let me tell you how authentic it was. We wasn't even taking payments, but you would sit on the floor. You would cop a squat, sit like Indians, right? So I see these 2 sisters And I'm like standing there in awe. So the girl is like, "Oh, you want to read?" I said, "No, no, no." I said, "No, no, no." I said, "But how long you been reading?" She said, "Oh, 4 years." And I was just so happy. Like I was ready to cry. I was like, "Oh my God." One was these are younger people. And people always have this saying, "Oh, young people don't know what they're doing. Oh, they're not following." No, young people are watching more than anybody. They really are. And I'm old. I'm not an elder because I'm still new in this now. And age-wise, yeah, an elder. But in spirituality, I'm a baby. Shit, they might have more on me than I know on them. But to see it and to go back 30 years and now see it where people are like these sisters had they crystals, they had a candle rocking, they were sitting there, they had their prices, they had their tarot cards there. And what was so amazing is, now mind you, back in the day I used to work for Miss Cleo, right? So she said, "Oh, how is she?" I said, "My mother always taught me if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all." And the lady's dead. She said, "Oh, I understand." I said, "Okay." But she had a deck that Miss Cleo created, and she was reading from that as well. But I told them, I said, "I am in awe of y'all because y'all are sitting here now in New Orleans. You have a whole strip of people reading. In Union Square, you have these sisters, and I know other sisters are gonna come, but you have these sisters that's out there that's reading, that's on the floor, on a mat, and they're reading and they're educating people. Not only do you get a reading, because I was standing there ear hustling. Not only do you get a reading, but they break it down for you. This and this, like they're not doing Orisha because that's not their forte. They talking about energy, chakras, things that they learn. Like they're staying in their lane. I'm not trying to be this one. I'm not trying to be that one. I'm staying in my lane and I'm following spirit and the ancestors are speaking. Baby, honey, when I tell you I was walking and I was singing and I was like, can't nobody tell me that the young people are not out here doing what needs to be done. Now, mind you, shout out to my Christian youth that's out there giving the love and the word of Jesus. I don't want to leave you out because I see a lot of y'all young people out there doing it, and y'all are not doing it where you got people that's on Broadway Junction that's screaming at you, throwing a Bible in your chest. No, when they're around their friends and they let you know this is what God is doing for me, and he can do the same for you. So I respect them, and whoever's teaching them is great. Like, yo, props to you because they're not in your throat. They're not shoving Jesus down your throat. What they're doing is leading by example. Look at their life and see how they're going. So that was amazing to me. But the sisters that were out there, when I tell you they was breaking it down, shout out to them. Two sisters, they out there at Union Square, across from Whole Foods. You walk over there in that little park and you walk on the side, you'll pass the Harry Krishnas and a whole bunch of people selling little things, and they'll be sitting right there on the floor, copper squat, and they will break it down for you. Shout outs to them, because one of them was like, "Well, do you have a card?" I said, "No, follow me on Instagram." And I'm giving a shout. I don't remember their prices. I didn't take a picture of them. But when you're out there, make sure you go out there to check them out because they are really on it. And I was listening, and one girl was like, "Oh my God, I want to cry. Like you touched everything." So shout out for the ancestors coming back, because now we getting lazy. We want to micromanage and tell people what they can't do and can do. But allow these young ones to show us. And they are out there, they're following, they're seeing us. So who are we to sit and argue? Because spiritual people, we can be ugly at times. Why are we sitting out here throwing witchcraft on each other and running around going to do this and do this against each other? No, let's work together and clean up our community. Shit, you so fucking magical. You worried about my black ass? Go get 45 out the office. Go and stop having these motherfucking murders out here. These cops killing our babies and our sisters, getting these sisters raped when the Me Too movement. Do that. Light a candle for that. Light a candle for upliftment. Light a candle for the young, protecting them while they're out here helping and educating the other young people, because some of y'all old people don't speak young people language. Let's be honest. Y'all just know, well, back in my day, I understand that. But listen, the basics don't change. The formula is still the same. You need two people to give birth. You need two Santeros to put a leggings on. You need a palero, a tata, and a yayi to do a ceremony. We all know that. We got that down. They know that. But encourage them. This is why I love, and no shade, this is why I love Chinese people. For real. Koreans, because they don't smash children's imagination. They don't smash it. we go and try to give them the real world while they 6 years old. Oh, because you got to do this. I seen this brother talking to this little 6-year-old kid sitting there like, no, you got to understand. This one is this and this one is this. In kids' language, a stranger is a monster. They don't understand a stranger can be Uncle Johnny that like touching kids. They don't understand that. So you have to get down on their level. I remember it was a post where a little boy was laying on the ground because he was crying and he was aggravated. The cop laid on the ground with him and was like, is everything okay? I see you having a hard time. And after their little conversation, the little boy got up and said, thank you. Sometimes you got to jump down on their level. You can't be sitting high looking low passing judgment. No, what you got to do is sit down on their level. How many people or young people are you out there having a conversation with? Not making sure or chastising them, but listening to what they have to say before you start jumping in, telling them what they're doing wrong and how they got to do it your way. No. What's wrong with listening to them and encouraging them? Listen, when I went out to the city, I was sitting there and I said, well, shit, we can talk about the rapes. We can talk about the chicken sandwich, which some of y'all need to do research because there's some Popeye's chicken that's owned by black people because it is a franchise. So shout out to the black brothers and sisters that's making strives and out here helping the black community and the community as well, because some communities are diverse. So shout out to those that's helping the community. So stop with the we don't support our people or we don't, because when you do your fucking research, you will see we do a lot of support. So stop. And that came from the young people that were out there. We do a lot of support. Just because we don't put it on social media doesn't mean we're not supporting. Listen, if I'm out here handing out water or giving sandwiches to the homeless or teaching the homeless women how to get their lives together, I don't need social media to know that. All I need is for one person to change their life. That's it. So why are we always, because we don't see it on social media, so that means it's not true? No, do your research. Start. Even me, now I know. Before I start sharing shit, let me do some research before I put it up here. Because y'all, we have become the sheep, God damn it. Whatever somebody posts, we got to post it. We got to post it. We got to post. Repost. No, let's start thinking out the box and come up with our own shit. What's your daily thought for the day? Fuck that. Like, seriously. What's your daily thought for the day? Now, the reason why I repost a lot of people's stuff, because I want that person's name to get out there, because usually they either readers or they're like positive thinkers, motivational speakers, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And they starting out. So, of course, I'm going to post that. But what's wrong with getting our original thought? I repost Candelo. I repost Professor Porterfield. I repost people that repost me as well. But when we have to go and say, oh, black people are spending money and we're not spending money in our community. No, it's a lot of black shops that people go to that is really making a difference. But we don't post that. And in reality, y'all, stop being the sheep. Stop being fucking sheep. Start thinking. Even though we have trauma and emotional this and all of that, you got some young people that's out here that's doing strives, Diamond Cash, motivating young black brothers and sisters. The two sisters that's out there in Union Square, they out there reading and teaching people about spirituality, and they are young. I was like, oh, I'm serious. When I tell you I was crying and walking, I was like, oh my God, because it was unheard of back then to be out in the public like that. Oh my goodness. And no fear. I'm thinking, fuck that, burn the box. I'm not even worrying about the box, but I'm putting my thought out there. I'm putting my intentions. I'm going for it. Let fear walk me through it. Because sometimes you got to put yourself in an uncomfortable position so you can move forward. And baby, they must have said, look, we know how to do this. Let's go and let's start making a little money, because they ain't charging outlandish prices, but they doing it. So, of course, I was sitting there just giving them blessings. Oh, my God. They was like, thank you, Mama. I was like, no, thank you for allowing me to go back and say why I started this. And why am I going to sit on social media or anywhere to argue with anyone? That's why I say I thank Alegwa for all his goddamn lessons, because I will post it. Alegwa will cover your feet and show your head, or he'll cover your head and show your feet. Because something that you hiding or something that's not right is going to come out. So I'm sitting there like, I don't know if I'm doing this or, I'm arguing with this one and all that. But here it is. 30 years ago, that wasn't accounted. You couldn't do that. Like, what? Man, the church people and everybody and their mama be at your goddamn door. But here it is in New York, at Union Square. These sisters are sitting on the floor like true conjure workers. And they sitting there and they reading. They got their shells, they little knickknacks, they got their cards, and they got the little prices, and it ain't a lot. But they doing it. Consistency. Doing what the creator or what your spirits are guiding you for. And they didn't have, it wasn't like, oh, nobody's around. No, they had a nice little group of people around them. So I said, look at that. I was very, very, very happy. I had to speak on that. And then I was walking and I'm like, we always talk about unruly God kids, fucked up godparents, stuff that's been messed up, people that have wronged you. This one did this, fucked up relationships. I said, when do we start uplifting people? When that time come? When do we start saying, hey, did you call and check up on a friend? If you a shop and you have people that constantly come in, did you give them a gift today and thank them for shopping with you? Did you offer some free readings? Maybe to the first 5 people that liked on your page. Did you uplift someone? Did you call and check up on someone? Did you see a senior? Or do you have seniors in your building? Did you knock on their door and ask, do they need something from the store? Or do they need maybe make somebody some lunch? Or did you check up on someone that kids graduated? We ain't talking nothing negative. Kids graduated, and maybe you could say, hey, what's your Cash App? Let me give you a little offering to the college kids that's going out to college this year. Because we always look out for little Nook and them, knowing they done fucked up the community because they out there selling drugs and fighting people and rob Miss Johnson. But we don't never think about the college kids, the kids that's going into college, that college students are broke. So what's wrong with sending them something or sending their parents something so they can send it to their kids? Did you go and buy a book? Did you read to a youth today? Did you have a conversation with the young people? Did you listen? Did you encourage someone? Because that's what we need to start. Change the vibe. Change the energy. Let's shift that shit, because we are constantly telling and complaining about what the fuck is wrong. When do we start celebrating all the shit that's going right? Fuck that. Today I got $40 in my Cash App. Shit, girl, what? I was grateful. Hey, hallelujah. Praise the white Jesus and the lace front and all his followers. God damn it. Mary, thank you. Your grandkids did something special today. God damn it. Mother Nature is my friend because she ain't coming this month. I'm good. Yes. Let's bring it back. We already know 45 is in office. We already know he's fucking up everything. We know that already. You see that. I was on Instagram and I was just strolling. And Monica and them are doing the Black Women's Movement, and they're promoting everything positive. And I'm like, well, damn, when do spiritual people stop promoting positive shit? Why has it always got to be, did you lose a loved one? Do you got a man in jail? Listen, whatever you're doing and your life is going great, let me offer you some prayers. Hey, sister. Hey, brother. I support you. Did you buy something from somebody? It don't even have to be a Black-owned business. Did you? The people that come and spend money with you, did you reciprocate that and spend some money with them? Did you see, if you can be in a store, in a child store, and you see a mother buying school supplies or buying school clothes, you ain't got to give her a lot. I ain't even say pay the whole bill. Here, sis, here go $20. Add that. God bless you. And keep it walking. You see somebody on the grocery line. I don't give a fuck if they pull out an EBT card. Oh, they got EBT. Fuck that. I'm out here. What's wrong with giving $5 here, man? Maybe that $5 can buy some pampers, because EBT, a lot of places, they ain't doing that shit no more, because they done got caught. So what... Alrighty, I love you. What is wrong supporting a business? It does not have to be Black. It's a business. If they are constantly supporting you, what's wrong with reciprocating that? What about a beautician? Because they got to live off of their clients. What, have you went in there and tipped your beautician? Even when she didn't do your hair, you walk in and say, hey girl, I thought about you today here. Let's stop promoting things. Let's start hyping people up. Let's change that goddamn energy. Let's start saying things that's positive. Let's give out positive energy. Let's encourage somebody. If you know new readers and they're out there, give them a shot. That's why I love Candelo. He has a platform for new readers. That's why I always put up that post, Candelo and make you famous. What is wrong with changing the energy? Let's start promoting positivity. We already know all the fucked up things that's going on out in that world. We know that already. We see it. If you got two fucking eyes or even some ears, if you're blind, you know what the fuck is going on. You know the energy is off. So if everyone gets together and start making that positive move by shifting that energy, then everything else will start shifting. And let's start doing that. Let's start just giving people daily inspiration. Look, somebody get on every morning and give some people some positive feedback. Look, it's not going to hurt you to shout other people out. Listen, on my goddamn page, it's like 50 million readers. Let's start promoting them. It's not going to hurt your money. It's not. Because see, when you helping others, you help yourself as well. So let's start promoting people. Let's start encouraging people. Hey, sister. Hey, I go in people's lives. Hey, baby, hey. And keep it going. But let's change the energy. Let's stop focusing on the fucked up part. Hey, Puddin'. And let's start focusing on the positive. It's not going to kill you to tell somebody they're beautiful. It's not going to kill you to tell somebody that you love them. And love doesn't have to be that relationship love. Love can be an acronym. Lots of vital energy. As long as I have it, you got it. So let's start building people up. Let's start giving people shout outs. Hey, Puddin', I love you. Start checking on people. Listening to people. It's not going to hurt to get them 5-15 minutes of your time. It ain't going to kill you. Let's start listening to the youth. Let's start encouraging people. Instead of going around lighting a candle and killing the chicken on somebody because they wronged you or they talked about you or said your fucking name in a fucked up disposition. Hey, baby, it doesn't matter. Listen, talk about me all you want to. Just when that pen hit that check, spell my name right. That's all I'm going to say. Talk about me all you want to. But when that pen hit that check, spell my name right. That's all. That's all I care about. I'm not worrying about it. My friend Fat said, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Hey, I'm with that. All right, Puddin'. But instead, let's shift this energy. Let's start encouraging people. Let's start giving people, start promoting some music on your page. Start getting people hyped up. Get them up in the morning, even at night after they were, like around 7 or 8 o'clock. And when people come home, tell them, hey, we made it home. Because a lot of people didn't. They might have been in a car crash, could have gotten a shootout, whatever. Let's start promoting life. Let's start promoting life. Listen, people gossip about you all day, every day. My father once told me, and I believe it's true. Must Jesus bear the cross alone and all the world go free? No, there's a cross for everyone and there's a cross for me. We all got shit to bear. We all got our problems. We got our baby drama, baby mama, baby daddy, friends, lovers, lost lovers, ex-lovers, all of that. All of that. We get a heart broke, all of that. But if you sit there and constantly worry about all the fucked up things and not ever appreciate all the good things that's happening in your life, you gonna really fuck yourself up. That's where depression and everything else kick in. Let's start look. I don't give a fuck if you got $2 in your goddamn bank account. Shit, thank God for the $2. Shit. You never know. You could be walking down the street and somebody say, hey, Spirit spoke to me and buy you lunch. You got your needs met. You got your needs met. It's not what you wanted, it's what you needed at that moment. You needed to eat, and Spirit made sure you got it. So, and when you have a little extra, hey baby, here you go. A mother with kids. School getting ready to start. Some of y'all might have the discount or the hookup or whatever. Get some notebooks and give it to a family that got more than 4 kids. Give it to them. When my kids was little, I was grateful for everything. Now, I know what y'all are saying, because you got some shady people, and it's okay. Oh, well, they've been doing all kinds of crazy shit in the summer. That's the summer. Who gonna worry about school in the summer? Especially if my kids pass all their classes. I ain't worried about them barbecuing. I'm doing whatever I need to do. But for now, school is coming. Help someone. Because you never know who you helping. My mother used to always be good to people. And I used to always ask her, Mom, why are you always helping these people? She said, because one, I ain't going to be around forever. And I pray and hope that when the time is needed, somebody will look out for y'all. Play it forward, babies. Give to somebody. Listen, learn about a different culture. Learn where people come from. Have a conversation. Sit down and drink some tea together. Seriously. Like, I really did. I was really grateful to see the young sisters. I was grateful of seeing young people doing their thing. Now, even on 14th Street, when you go downstairs, it's the sister with pink hair that's playing this fucking violin. Girlfriend is on point. And I'm like, damn. So they're out here and they're making it. No matter what. And they're promoting positive stuff. Like, you got one brother that's out there making dolls. Like, they're promoting. They're out here doing it. Entrepreneur, that spirit is out there. Like, listen, we're going to get in where we fit in. And they're out there doing it. Not everybody want to live behind a keyboard. Sometimes you need to go out into the world. See, Muhammad is good when he up on the mountain. His true test is when he stand amongst the people. That's where your true test lie. Like, do you live it how you talk it and walk it? But when you out there and you see people doing stuff, it don't even have to be money. It could just be praises and blessings. Give your blessings to somebody. What? Give them thanks. Encourage them like, yo, you're doing a great job. Great. If you see a father with his kids, God bless you, brother. Hey, you doing good by your baby. Look, bless you, brother. When you see a sister and she got her kids and you like, oh, the kid, it's not going to hurt you, but give it to the mother. Don't give it to the kids. Ask the mother first. Hey, I want to give you an offering, a little token for the babies. Now, some mothers will be like, no. You'd be like, look, don't block my blessing. And some mothers will be like, thank you. I really needed that here. But it works. I remember I was on the train. I had $2 to my name. $2. That's it. I didn't even know how I was going to make this work. I really didn't. This brother dropped his Metro card. So I picked it up and I said, hey, because he was walking and I was like trying to run after him. And then I got up to him and I said, hey, you dropped this. So he checks his backpack and he was like, thanks. And it was his. 'Cause I seen him drop it, but he wanted to make sure and I gave it to him. Before he went off that train, he said, here, sis, this for you. So, when people put money in your hand, I don't look. But something said, look down. It was a $50 bill. When I tell you I dropped on my knees, baby, I dropped on my knees. Everybody on the train was looking. I said, y'all don't understand. I got $2. I didn't even know what I was going to eat. I'm sitting here mapping out I could get a 50-cent soda. And I don't even drink sodas. And I'm like, maybe I can get a banana, some water, or a 50-cent soda. Like, I really was, baby. I dropped on my knees. I just dropped. Bow. And was like, thank you. Thank you, Alofi. For real. Thank you, Egun. That's all. What? Never. I'm sitting there. I'm looking. And this lady just said, I was walking with my nephew. And this lady, we was walking home because we was broke. And I was walking with my nephew. And this lady walked up to me. She said, Spirit said that you needed this. And my nephew was like, look at it. I said, no, I don't like, But it was $25. And I was like, thank you. Listen, I take donations. I'm one out of phone bills. And this is what I tell people, because people don't be understanding that. When readers and spiritualists, and this is how they make their bread or whatever, phone bills, candles, work, it's not free. I don't have the end in the candle shop. I don't have the end in the light bill company. I don't have an end in T-Mobile. No, they look for me. Like how Brother Lonnie be saying, Sprint be looking for him, T-Mobile be looking for me. So if you want to offer a donation, who am I to turn it away? Hell no. Hell no. You could say, oh, well, she can manifest. I shall do. So if the Spirit is speaking to you, I'd have manifested. It came true, correct or crazy. So if it words on your heart and you're like, look, I got to get up and give E5 Bay or a donation, then Spirit worked and that manifestation came true. It spoke to you. That's how that works. So, and it ain't because you have some people being shady. I don't use Cash App to beg. Listen, what my mama told me years ago, a closed mouth don't get fed. So pride is for poor people. I ain't got time for that. I'm going to get it where I fit it. What? So don't underestimate that one putting. No. The only thing I turn down is my collar. I ain't turning down nothing. Thank you. Because see, first of all, the Spirit or whoever might have put it on your heart to give it to me. So why am I blocking your blessing? Because your blessing might be greater than that. Okay, you done gave somebody $20 because you felt like you want to bless them. And you turn around and play a number or something and you get $700. The fuck, $20 going to break you? Not at all. But that $700 going to make you. So, hey, how you doing? So, no. And I've seen it where I gave my last. And I was like, no, because this person needed bow. And, I'm walking. Chad, when I got home, I had $2,000 sitting in there. I said, hey, man, feta food all day, every day. So if you're looking for it to think you're going to get something back, it may not happen like that. My kids was going to school in a fucked up neighborhood, but every day they came home safe. Every day they was fed. They was good in their right mind. So the blessing can come for that. My rent was paid, everything. And at night, every night, I would pray and say thank you because my kids made it home. Nobody was hurt. Nobody was nothing. Now they all grown. 36, 33, 30, and 29. And I got 9 grandbabies. So, baby, I'm still out here helping because I ain't going to be around forever. And neither are they parents. So my grandbabies, everything is left to them. And I got nephews and nieces and get ready to be a great aunt. So look at that. So, you never know. So I want to make sure that my family is good. So when I leave this beautiful thing and go sit with the elders out there in Wakanda, okay? So no. But definitely, let's change the energy. Let's start uplifting people. Let's tell people they're beautiful. If someone is, you got free time and somebody has to do something and they trust you with your kids and they know you, okay, offer some babysitting. Or cook a dinner and give it to somebody. I understand some of y'all, I don't eat everybody cooking great. Then buy them a bucket of chicken. Do something to help someone feel better about themselves. A rising tide lifts all boats. When you rise, I rise. And we all rise together. And that is fact. But when you change the energy and you start shifting, all that negative stuff will start doing it. But for the love of God, do it with a loving heart. Don't do it. See, I can't stand when people make me a plate and then got to go outside and tell everybody they make me a plate. Well, then keep your goddamn plate. But when you do something, social media, nobody don't have to know. Just do it. If it weighs on your heart, just do it. You ain't got to call a psychic or the people saying, oh, I want to feel this way, but I don't know. I need to make sure my spirits are talking. Listen, if it placed on your heart, then do it. Ain't gonna kill nobody. You never know what your blessing is in store. So make sure you do good by somebody. Because if you got kids, grandbaby shit, it could just be you. You made it to work. You came back. All these killings and shootings in Chicago all over. Our babies are dying. School get ready to start. Y'all know now they got in certain states, they letting the teachers carry guns. And half of these teachers don't even know their ass from their elbow. Be a part of the BTA. Start letting your kids see that you care. Stop letting these babies walk to school. And for y'all mothers, that's not working. Stand outside. Y'all outside already minding people's business. Make sure these babies are getting to school. That's it. Because some mothers, some of them have to go to work real early and they hope and pray that their kids make it to school. But you got all these pedophiles out here, especially in New York. Oh my God. Human trafficking is real. If y'all haven't noticed, these babies are missing at a rapid rate. So if you're outside and you are out there gossiping, check to make sure you see those babies go to school. Stop sitting there telling a lady, oh, she done let her kid go to school. The fuck you out there. Watch them make sure they get in the building. Make sure all of them get in the building. Because I used to stand out there. I used to walk mine, and then I walk to the corner, and I let them walk a little bit, and then I walk behind, and I just start getting everybody else. Come on, y'all. I want y'all to be late. Come on. Good morning, Puddings. So what's wrong with that? You're already out there talking about God knows what. Keep an eye on the babies and make sure they in school. Because school get ready to start up here in New York. Some of them already started. So let's start doing that. Start getting in where you fit in. Help lift your community. Stop worrying about what nobody else do. Worry about what your ass is doing. What have you done? Fuck everybody else. Don't worry about them. They spirit might have spoken on their heart for something else. They might be inside of the school. Be at the library. See if you can go volunteer so you can start reading to these kids or help them read because they're failing in reading and comprehending. So start doing something. Go. How many of y'all go to the senior citizens and go and volunteer? How many? How many? What about our old people? When you see them on the bus, give your seat up. It's not going to kill you. I know you spent your $2.75 and, we have accessorized, they can get a ride. Well, they didn't. Maybe their family gave up on them. If you see them, hey, let me help you cross the street. I saw this brother. He said, if you don't mind, I want to help you cross the street to this lady, a senior elder. And she said, I sure don't. And she said, because my eyesight is not how it is. And he made sure he walked her all the way to her building. And I said, wow. And he was a young brother. So if the young people are watching us and we're not doing what we're doing, guess what? They filling in the gaps, and that is horrible. Because it's supposed to be us to fill in the gaps so they can have a smoother ride. But we ain't even doing that. We want to micromanage because we got a title or we got a credentials. So you can't tell me what. My mother used to always say, sometimes you can be so smart that you're stupid. Hey. So remember that. So if you don't take nothing else from this whole little conversation, please, let's start uplifting each other. Let's change and shift this energy, and let's start uplifting people, because a rising tide lifts all boats. And when you rise, I rise, we all rise. So let's change the game. Let's stop worrying about what Sally Mae Hornswoggle is doing. Let's worry about what we're doing. If it's placed on your heart, then you follow it. You follow it. Don't worry about nobody. You ain't got to sit and tell 50 million people. But let's shift this energy, because our children, they're out here. Do you know that you have the sisters? Because I used to wonder, so that's why I say I listen to young people. I used to wonder, like, why everybody go in groups? They said they can't snatch all of us. Look at the babies. Now, they on social media. They seeing young people getting snatched. They seeing people disappearing at a rapid rate. He said, they can't snatch all of us. Hey, look at that. But do y'all know that? No. Y'all just see them as a gang, or you see a bunch of kids and you like, oh, yeah. No. Because they know that kids are missing at a rapid fucking rate. And because it's not happening in your backyard, give it a chance. But they are really, really protecting each other. They are doing the job that the elders should be doing, that the grown-ups should be doing. They are taking it on themselves to do it themselves. Look at that. Look at that. Because if you too lazy, or you too busy warring with somebody over who reads the most, or who got the most clients, or who's more popular, and who got more likes, and how powerful your Risha are, you sitting there doing that. They out here trying to fucking live. They want to make it to see 21. That's it. Shit, or to their next birthday. That's all they doing. But we ain't worrying about that. We got to worry about arguing with the next reader, the next spiritualist. We got to get out here and get this money and just forget about somebody else. Baby, if you don't have no kids, everybody your kids. I got kids and they still all my kids. Everybody that's out in the street that I come around, they call me mama. So, let's start. Let's shift it. Let's shift it. Because our days ain't long here. But do you want to be remembered, forgotten, or at least remember the work you did? I do. I want folks to say, well, damn, when you fired Bayo, she did. She looked out. And, oh, well, we didn't see that on social media. No, but she did do it. So there. And share some wisdom and knowledge. When I was on the van leaving this morning, and, you know, I put my earphones on. I listened to Kevin Gates. Yeah, I'm ghetto like that. I listened to Kevin Gates. And the girl tapped me, and she was like, oh, my God. She was like, oh, I was like, hi. And she was like, oh, my God. She said, you know what? You encouraged me. Her name was Queen. She was like, oh, my goodness, you encouraged me so much. Like, this is what I'm doing. And I'm like, oh, my God, baby, thank you. I said, but no, you did it. You did it. All I did was turn the light switch on. You did the rest. I didn't walk that walk. You did that. So congratulations. How's the babies and all of that? And went on. See, that's what I love. Now, no, I can't post it, but I love it for people to say, a young brother said, I didn't remember your name, but I remembered your crown, so we named our daughter Oshun. Well, thank you. For a sister to say, I named my baby after you, for real. Well, blessings to your baby. So those are the stories that I love. So let's start promoting positive stuff. Stop putting fights on. Stop putting all the fucked up things about that. But let's encourage each other. Let's make sure that we are doing something positive. And when you see somebody doing something positive, give them a shout out. Shit, take a picture. Hey, this person walked a lady down the street. Or if you don't want to take pictures, listen, thank you. Thank you for just helping the community. That's all. And if you got a chance to volunteer every Thanksgiving, I volunteer. I always volunteer. So far, it's been 3 years. And I'm so grateful. And trust me, it's people that got good jobs. But sometimes their ends don't meet. So it ain't just, oh, it's dirty people or whatever. No, but every year I do. I go volunteer. And I'm grateful to do it. I am. I'm grateful to do it. I'm happy to be able to do it. I am. I'm really happy. So encourage people. Help people. Talk to people. Listen to people. If you feel like you want to lay something on their heart or give them some money, great. See a mother buying some notebooks and you want to go in the store and buy 7 more? Great. It's never too much. Shit, not in this day and age. You seen the list the teachers are giving these kids? Shit. You be like, who I'm shot? Girl, you better never take this home. I hope you leaving this here. Wipes, tissue, juices, like but it's what's called, because all this the budget cuts. So listen, if you can buy some extra juices for somebody, do it. Let people know they are necessary. A sister in the bookstore, she was like, how you doing? I was like, necessary. And she was like, what? I said, needed, because I'm needed like you're needed. And the other girl was like, I wish she would have came on my line. I said, well, you're necessary too, because we're all needed to be here to help somebody else. That's what it is. See, a leader doesn't sit there and tell and dictate. A leader inspires so everybody else can do what needs to be done. Inspiring people to their highest and opening the door and shining the light so they can finally see what it is they need to see. It's okay. So remember that, okay? And I love y'all all, and thank you. I do readings. I have the promo, 5 cards for $35, a full reading for $60. Cash App, PayPal accepted. Tomorrow is a free day, so I have no readings booked for tomorrow. So make sure you book your reading, because it is open from 10 a.m. all the way till 10 p.m. So make sure you book your reading. Book your reading. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, tag, all of that. So book your reading. And tomorrow is openings all day. So book your reading, share with someone, all of that. So I don't do waist beads as much. Now I'm working on spiritual mass, and next Monday I'll do a full video on it. And I do more spiritual mass, because that's what I was taught when I was a young girl. And my mom and them from New Orleans. So, Louisiana, Amy. So, I'm letting you know. So, I do spiritual mass, and they are beautiful. So, and I'll give you the story behind it and why you have it. So, spiritual mass. And you could decorate your own. So, yes, that is more of that. I made my personal tarot deck. So, I'm not selling the deck. I will be creating a deck to sell, and it won't be people's picture, because I got a lot of backlash on that. But it is my personal deck that I read with, and I love those cards. I finally made something that I like and I can relate to, where my spirit speaks. So I really do cherish my deck. My old deck, I'm putting it away, so whatever grandkid or great-grand want to feel like they want them, they'll hand them over here. You know, this was your great-grandmother or your grandmother's cards. Here. Now you have a set to start with that's been used for many, many years. So now I have my new deck. Oshun's Mirror is what my deck is called. And the new deck will be called the same thing, Oshun's Mirror. And it will have my face on it. So I don't care. People's like, oh, you shouldn't use your picture because people could brew on you. Listen, take 45 out the office. Stop worrying about my black ass. For real. Because I ain't got no heaven or hell to put you in. So don't waste your time on me. For what? To do something wrong? Boo. All it's going to do is come back to you. Listen, I tell everybody, I don't have enemies. Ogun got enemies, not me. I don't got no enemies at all. At all. I don't have no enemies. At all. I don't have no misunderstandings. I ain't got none of that. Ogun has that. I don't have that. So I am Ifa Bayo. I'm here to help you on your spiritual journey, to help you to shed some light on whatever it is you're going through. I don't know how to make things up. I'm not that bright. But I will tell you what I see, no more, no less. I don't have sugar or salt on my tongue, but I'm not disrespectful. And that's it. And as always, this is Bobby Ann's baby girl saying, it's been a plum pleasing pleasure. So make sure you look out for someone else other than yourself.